One chilly autumn evening, a young Muslim girl named Amina sat with her father in their cozy living room, curious about all the Halloween decorations she'd seen in their neighborhood. She looked up at her father with wide eyes and asked,
Baba, why do people celebrate Halloween? Where did it come from?
Her father smiled, realizing it was a good time to share the history behind Halloween. He pulled her close and began to tell her a story that went back thousands of years.
Long, long ago, in a land of misty hills and dark forests, there lived a people called the Celts. They lived in small villages, growing their own food and believing that nature was alive with magic. As October drew to an end, everyone in the villages prepared for their most mysterious festival of the year, Samhain.
Amina's eyes grew round with interest as her father continued.
The night was cold as the villagers gathered around a huge bonfire. Sparks flew high into the dark sky as the flames danced, lighting up the faces of the people standing close. Children huddled together, gazing at the fire in awe, while everyone wore costumes made of animal skins and masks with strange, scary faces.
Did they wear the costumes for fun?
Amina asked, tilting her head.
Not exactly.
Her father replied, his voice gentle as he shared the tale.
They believed that on this night, the line between their world and the spirits was thin. The villagers wore these costumes to hide from wandering spirits, hoping the spirits would mistake them for fellow spirits and leave them alone.
Amina shivered a little, but listened closely as her father continued.
They believed the bonfire kept them safe, lighting up the night and sending a message that the spirits weren't welcome. The villagers tossed bundles of sticks and herbs into the fire, making it crackle even louder, filling the air with the scent of smoke. The elder of the village would hold up a shiny red apple, announcing, "Tonight we honor Pomona, the goddess of fruits and trees, so she will bless us with good harvests." The villagers would cheer and take turns bobbing for apples in a big tub of water, laughing as they tried to catch the floating fruit.
Amina giggled, imagining the villagers enjoying their playful games.
It sounds like they had a lot of fun,
she said. Her father nodded.
But as midnight approached, the villagers grew quieter, huddling close around the fire. They whispered about loved ones who had passed away, believing that just for tonight, those spirits might be near, watching over them.
He continued.
Over the years, the tradition of Samhain began to change. When the Romans came to the Celts' land, they added their own festivals, including the celebration of Pomona, goddess of apples. Later, the church created All Saints' Day on November 1st to honor saints and holy people, making the night before All Hallows' Eve, which over time became Halloween.
Wow!
Amina said softly, trying to picture all those changes.
Halloween spread to different lands,
Her father explained.
where it became a fun night filled with costumes, treats, and games. But in the hills and forests where it all began, some villagers still remembered how it had started, as a night of costumes and bonfires, filled with mystery.
Her father paused and looked at her gently.
Now, Amina, Halloween may seem like fun today, but it's also a mix of beliefs and customs that aren't a part of Islam.
Why, Baba?
Amina asked.
In Islam, our celebrations like al-Fitr and al-Adha are special because they bring us closer to Allah and help us reflect on kindness, family, and gratitude. Allah tells us to avoid practices and celebrations that are based on things we don't fully understand, or that might lead us away from His teachings.
He smiled gently.
So, while it's okay to have fun, it's important to choose celebrations that help us stay true to our faith and bring goodness to our lives.
Amina nodded, understanding a little better. She hugged her father, grateful for the story and for knowing why her family celebrated the things that mattered most. If you'd like more stories that celebrate the beauty of our faith, remember to subscribe to the Raising Four Caliphs channel. There, you'll find fun and inspiring tales that help us all grow closer to what truly matters. Bye-bye.